Okay, here we are in Unit 5 of regular geometry. This is problem number 29. We're asked to solve for x in each of these situations. So the first one here is divide by 6 first. So 150 divided by 6 is 25. Great. Just double check that here. Yep. So we have x squared equals 25, and taking the square root of both sides, we get x to equal 5. For this one, we're going to combine like terms on the left, and I'm going to distribute here on the right. So 4m minus m is 3m, so 3m plus 3 equals 3m plus 3. So this is a true statement. So that means this is actually all solutions. Right? You can plug in any number you want for m, and it's going to work. This is a true statement. So they're equivalent type expressions there. For part C here, to get rid of this square root, I'm going to square both sides. So we're left with 5x minus 1 equals 9. Let's add 1 to both sides. So 5x equals 10. Divide both sides by 5. So x equals 2. When we square out k minus 4 squared, there's a couple ways we can do this problem. Personally, the shortcut method would probably be to say, well, I'll just take the square root of both sides. Right? When you do that, sure, you get k minus 4 by itself on the left, but then you get the square root of negative 3. We don't know yet in geometry, regular geometry, what to do when we have the square root of negative 3. We don't know how to write complex numbers with imaginary unit values. So that method is not going to be feasible for us. So I'm going to expand k minus 4 squared into k squared minus 8k plus 16 equals negative 3. And then I'm going to move 3 to the other side to set it all equal to 0. So we have k squared minus 8k, and then it was 16, so plus 3, that's 19. And now we're left with a situation where this isn't really going to factor. Like, there's no factors of 19 that are going to give us 8, and it's not going to work. So now we have to resort to Pythagorean, or not Pythagorean, quadratic formula, and plug in our value of a, b, and c, and see what becomes of that. So negative b, so that's positive 8 plus or minus b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. So we have positive 8 plus or minus 8 times 8 is 64, minus, and 4 times 19 is 76. And I can kind of see where this is going right now. Right, we'd end up having this negative square root again, because 64 minus 76 is negative 12. And again, we don't know how to do this. Okay, we don't know how to. So far in geometry, we haven't learned how to create a complex number based on negative roots. So we're stuck. This one doesn't have any solutions, doesn't have any real solutions that we can tangibly see. So we're not able to solve this out for the value of k using what we know in geometry and algebra so far. So I will leave this one as it is. No solutions. The rest of them, however, worked out pretty nice. If you have any questions about how we found any of those values, feel free to leave a question or comment. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to like, subscribe, or share to our geometry videos.